shall always be a flag of liberty. We shall emerge triumphant from this morning, and through the crucible was earthly pass. When we apart, thou wilt so not to live. We shall remember those who died in the past. There shall not always be another sun. The victory is on all our lives and more. God protect us from the evil before. Guide our movements, lest we go astray. Give us the strength to live the good and His word, to live and walk, to cast our thoughts each day. Bless those who run to serve with faithfulness, to make His time a life of righteousness.
I wanna talk about a man who loves Biafra. I wanna talk about a man who is a hero. I wanna talk about a man who has Biafra at heart. Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, I can see you, you are a godsend. Nnamdi Kanu, you are a hero to our world. You made a footstep, you are a great man. You did a great work, you made a full speech, you are a great man. Oh, don't keep on. Nnamdi Kanu, you are the one. You read history like a man. Nnamdi Kanu, you are the one. You broke history like a man. Nnamdi Kanu, you are the one we are talking about. You are the hero of our land. You made us to understand the history of the world. You made us to understand you are leader. I want to know you. You are a strong man. I want to know you. You are a strong man. One man sport over all. the world. Biafra man, the lion who is in the Zion. Nnamdi Kanu, you are the one. When I hear your voice, it makes me stronger. Yeah. When I hear your voice, I see the enemies trembling. Yeah. When I hear your voice, I see the Biafra stronger. The people in the Zion, everybody raise your hands for the hero. Hey, Nnamdi Kanu, you are a God sent to love. You set the trap, the zoo for inside it. You set the trap, you had emotion. You rise the voice, yeah, you say it so strong. Hey, when you speak out loud, the outside is confused, the Yoruba man is confused, the zoo is in confusion. You are a true Biafran son. When I look at you, I see the maker you. Nnamdi Kanu, I see the spirit of Biafra in you. Move on, move on, move on. We are right beside you. We are in your left and your right and your back and your front. We are with you, our brother. Cause you make us stronger. Have you seen a Biafra? The true son of Biafra. He is a true hero. Speaking to the nations, America stood up, Europe stood up, Asia stood up, Africa be a standing. Everybody is standing for one man. A man of true passion. There is no more going back. We are here to stay. No more challenge, no more debates. Facts and figures, they are destroyed. I can see the outer man cannot stand again. I can see the Yoruba man, he cannot stand again. The separated the seed from the chaff. Nnamdi Kanu, you are the one. IPOB, we salute you. We salute the hero. We salute the hero. Biafra's around the world. It is time for our freedom. I said, this is our season. This is our time. Freedom, freedom, freedom.
Yes, of course, once again, before I greet you, I must remind you there are names that are anonymous to Biafra. You know, anonymous, side by side, just a push. Will you hear Biafra? You hear Ujuku. Will you hear Ujuku? You hear Nnamdi Kanu. Will you hear Nnamdi Kanu? You hear Uchimefo. Will you hear Uchimefo? You begin to hear wonderful people like the people. These people influence is so strong that it looks as if they own Biafra. I wish every Biafran can rise up and do the same. But of course, I have to stop there. I will say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra. We are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra. His name is Mazi Uche Okafor Mefo. Mazi Uche Okafor Mefo. They don't have to. Yoruba and saboteurs, evil men, suya of justice. All of them can clone his account. But there is one mass which you care from for. If it's not mass which you care from for, it's not mass which you care from for. If it's not from Abatiti, it's not mass which you care from for. The one and the only simple man who said, I will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. He's fair enough. No too much talking like George Onyibe. He simply said, the heart of this project will not see corruption. And you never know what he has done to the Sioux. Ubudano Mano, you will never know. He is standing on the deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader Mazen Nandi Okukano, the Prince of Afari Beku. And every day, I'm still trying to study who this man is. He stood up against the government of tyranny. He knew the consequence and he was willing to pay the price. Not with his loved ones alone, but even with his life, everything around him. He may not be a perfect man, and I don't expect him to be a perfect man, because in the end, he is human. But I tell you, he has exceeded the perfection of humanity. It is not an issue to debate. But you step forward, let's show you how evil you are. And maybe you begin to appreciate the reason why we come out every day and we say, and some people say they worship him. We don't worship Mazen Nandekano. We will not do that. Believe me, we are spiritually intact, and we know that worship belongs to the Creator and the Creator alone. But of course, when we are being praised, sometimes we humble ourselves and accept it. We don't give the position of God to any man. Our leader, Mazen Nandekano, has never requested for that. But his action has proven worth more than silver and gold. He has made money insufficient. And today, we're not talking about his word. We're talking about his actions. For no man takes a kingdom by words, but by action. And this is one message everybody must understand. When we are talking, it's not our intention to take Biafra back, restore Biafra by our words. But we understand that in as much our action has role to play, our words do the same thing. Nobody commands our loyalty except the Prince of Afari Beku. Afari Beku is no more here. More here is in Abia State. And Abia State is Biafra land. I always tell people in IPOB, a lot of things you're going to meet on this platform, you will not like it. And that is why we call it struggle. We face frustration, we face challenges, we are blackmailed and indicted even when we are innocent, and no avenue to express ourselves or challenge our dictators to seek for justice. But then it's not about us. It's not about me. It's about us as a people. For there is a difference between our own, my own. There is a great and huge difference between that. And so forever we are grateful to the Creator who was giving a heart of gold to our leader, Mazen Nandekano. Though he is as brave as a lion, but yet he appears as a lamb. That they might be able to lead stubborn people like us peacefully to this nation which we seek for. Because our leader is a born again, is it Yehudian or Shabbatarian? And then he is leading Okpukpu Scatter group of company or Setiana. And sometime I took time to study about what this man had been able to do without a word, without bribing anybody. I could only say this morning I dedicated a song to him. And I said, I want to talk about a man who loved Biafra. But make no mistake about it. Our message this morning is not about our leader, but sometimes we should not be carried away. I won't proceed until I acknowledge the Creator himself. You call him different name, but we call him Chukwukika Biama. Believe me, it's not an issue that is subjected to debate this morning. And so I will humbly say to him, the one who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow, the one who is the lifting up of our head, he Chukwukika Biama, I can humbly say and say to him, Anye na jage mao, neziokwu ne mara mao, ehunanya ne nage obioma ge, ojuru anyanya dadio, imakwani nwe ge mgbanwe o, odi onye deka ge, ebu afa no omega. Anine na sena ne de mao. Okwagi bwe cheto bisike o. Okwagi bwe kanyi jaga o. Okwagi kiwaru simili o. Ime kwa mwanya ga koturu ime o. Okwagi yo Chineke. Uke miri ne bugwe. Okwagi yo Chineke ma. Ibuchi me, Ibuchi mo, ni Ibuchim, Ibuchi anya ija hozoli, agada gbajiri zongoku bioma, ulilanya nke ndị Biafra o, anyị na-erere ọkụ na anyị ragbara ọkụ, ogene ka ga-eji toro gị ye gị nna, aga na-akwụ isi ala na-eye gị nna o, Ibu Chukwu idema o, Jehova idema, ulilanya ndị nsọ n'idema o, ọmakanse bi ụwale n'idema, ezi Chineke o, narị ekele o, gbenine anya n'elu ụwa lewo, narị ekele o, gbenine. Chukwu idema, onye nwe m na-edema, olilanya ndị Biafra o na-edema, ọmakansi bi ụwale na-edema, ezi Chineke o, narị ekele o, mgbe niile, ịmakwa na asị na anyị na-eme mma o. Asina ne na gworia o, izi masina ne n'enike, chimo biaro buru eziokwu. Ịdị ya agbanwe Chineke, ịdị ya agbanwe obi n'igwe, ịdị ya agbanwe anya n'elu ụwa, ịdị ya agbanwe itu ahụ ịdị na mbụ, ị ga-adịgide o, ịdị ya agbanwe ihe ahụ ị na-eme, ya ka iji marịa gị o, ịdị ya agbanwe. Of course, this is the language of heaven without apology. People tried to stop it. People predicted. There is no language in the world you can use to worship the Creator fluently and move into the Spirit more than the name of Chukwu Kikabiama without apology. But let's not go there anyway. You're welcome once again. Let us proceed. This is Radio Biafra Israel. By the special grace of God, I remain George Onyibe. George Onyibe is my name. George Onyema Onyibe. George Onyema Onyibe. Any other name could be maybe from my family member. Because I think my grandmother, my auntie used to call me Chukwuemeka. My grandmother called me Onyema. My father called me Solomon. And my name in school is Onyema Onyibe. But I'm George Onyibe. These are things you can't take from me. And that is who I am. Nothing more, nothing less. Any other one, carry and go now your property. Now your property, carry and go. Ndiara. Our topic this morning is simple. Beware of what you believe about one Nigeria. You must beware. Beware. I started by acknowledging our leader and appreciating Chukwu Kikabiama. Because I don't know where this man is coming from. Beware of what you believe about one Nigeria. You know, you are trying to sound fine. Oh, one Nigeria. You are. I don't know. I don't know how I can get your attention without telling you that you are a chimpanzee, you are a monkey, and you are a baboon. I just don't know. But anyway, I hope our message on Radio Biafra will get to you one day. Beware of what you believe about one Nigeria. Yesterday we talked about the avenue, the channel through which evil come to our land. And I said to our women, will you having children? And I said to our men, to be very careful. There are a lot of things Yoruba church has said you should do. Do not follow them. I said something specifically. I mentioned the name of Moses. Moses was the closest man to God. Moses was the first person God revealed his name to. He didn't tell Abraham, he didn't tell Isaac, he didn't tell Jacob, he didn't tell Joseph. Moses was the first person God told his name. Of course, we all know that Joseph is even older than Moses. And so when Moses come out of curiosity, I said, I must know your name. God revealed it to him. And the Bible, we have it on record in the Bible, that the relationship Moses had with God, nobody had it. And I can assure you that Moses have children. It's complicated. Some people said he married Egyptian woman, and another verse say he married Ethiopian woman. Whatever the case may be, it could mean Moses had two wives, or it could be Moses have one wife. But you know, when men and women begin to tamper with the word of God, there are complications. Jethro is a father-in-law of Moses. He's not an Ethiopian man. And that is when the Bible says he married from, you know, and so only God knows. But whatever is true there, remember that Moses is born in Africa, raised up in Africa, grew in Africa, married in Africa, and died in Africa. Any other one you talk, you know, concern me. But Moses having this relationship with the Creator, his children, Moses have sons, but they were stepped aside because Moses broke the law. That is for marriage. I'm trying to clear some issue because I was not able to drive the message back home completely yesterday, and then we move ahead. And so God chose Joshua. Joshua made the same mistake. That led the children of Israel into the wilderness. We talk about Joseph. Yes, Joseph married Egyptian women and had his children with these Egyptian women. And these children answer Egyptian name because Pharaoh decided that way. But it is a sin for Israelites to name their children after Egyptian. And that is why Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, Daniel refused to answer that evil name, not even to eat their food. And today, even if Joseph have children. But in the end, he was dumped. God started with Abraham. He took the son of Abraham, Isaac. He took the son of Isaac, Jacob. Then he took the son of Jacob, Joseph. But he rejected Joseph. Something went wrong. We will tell you what we tell you. If you like, open your eye. If you like, be believing everything you see. It's amazing. Some of the problem we are facing in the world today is because there are a group of people who believe that overpopulation is going to destroy the world. You're afraid of Africa because Africa are having children. I'm planning to have up to 90 children, honestly. Have Indian Onyibe, American Onyibe, Jamaican Onyibe, just pregnant all the whole women in the world. So many people, because the lineage of my father will not be cut off. This thing fears them. This thing fears them. You see black man, 200 years later, he can pregnant 13 years old girl. Put them to erase. But even at 20 years, he's looking for tramadol to sustain himself. Are we going to apologize to you? We will not do that. We never made this decision. But don't lose focus when I talk to you. A lot of things are happening. The world is afraid. They keep on going from one meeting to another meeting. Oh, the overpopulation is destroying the world. It's a lie. These people are working against God. Because the last time I checked, the first commandment ever that God gave to Homo sapien, if you are a Christian, you should know, simply mean, go ye into the world and multiply. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. He created Adam and Eve. The first directive he gave to them was go ye into the world and multiply. If it's the will of God, you are a Christian and he said go and multiply. You tell me why men are working so hard to reduce population. Are you God? God said we should multiply. You are speaking big English to subdue us. Don't you know the more children you have in the ancient day, the more the more farm you have? They never got hungry as we are today. But we are Igbo, it's okay. Just have 2 children, or just have one. Some people even there, don't you know Obama have only 1 girl? Don't you know George Bush have only 2 girls? Donald Trump, does he have a man? They are mad people. These are lies. Be careful, because you never know who is talking to you. How did he say so? He said so. Go and multiply. They killed 10 million. And we are still here today everywhere in the world. You think it's by your robo skendorobo oshakandaraba? Be listening to them. Be listening to them. This is why I say, I'm just trying to create a scenario to make you understand. If your churches can tell you lie, your mosque, imam, native doctor, all of them can tell you lie. You see that one Nigeria is the greatest sin. They lie to you, but most of you don't know. No, we have to control population. We are afraid the way Africa is growing. Nigeria is the most populous nation in Africa. The way they are growing, very soon they will overgrow. But I tell you, the world today, Homo sapien, human being does not contain. They don't occupy up to 10% of the geographical landscape in the world. Most of you will be amazed. When you see Nigeria, Fulani headsmen are dragging for Biafra land, just 3 plots of land. If you know how many acres of land in Nigeria that human being, Nigeria's leg have not stepped in for almost 1,000 years, it will amaze you. They lie. There is something they are hiding. And so when we come here on Radio Biafra to tell you certain truths, do not make mistake with it. There is a man of God I respect so much. They call him Derek Priest. He's an Israel evangelist. He said, when you study the word of God, study the word of God as somebody who is eating fish. Take the flesh and leave the bone. Will you listen to promises of Nigeria? Please do the same thing. Because there are mischievous people everywhere who will bring in lie, dressed with beautiful garments. And many people has fallen prey to this. Honestly, you have to open your eyes. Nigeria just celebrated her 59th Independence Day. They were preaching unity of faith and how God will miraculously build Nigeria. But then I tell you, because they have finished building all that there is to build in Nigeria. When you see Osibanjo, you see Gowan. Hey, unity of faith. God, we have prayed. We believe in miracle. God, we build Nigeria. Did they build China with the miracle of God? Did they pray for miracle to build America? Did Europe subdue the world and rampage everywhere with the miracle? No. God will not do for man what man should do for themselves. Many pastors even hosted federal government to lie against you. And you agree. Yes, God is faithful. We must keep faith and depending on God. God is going to deliver Nigeria. It's flowing with milk and honey. This Nigeria, it will be delivered and we shall rejoice. Amen. Hallelujah. Njoshi. Njoshi. We've been hearing this prayer for the last time I checked almost 70 years. And now I am almost 90 years. I'm still hearing the same prayer. When is this God going to build Nigeria for us, man? Is it when we are 300 years? I do not want to be like Methuselah. I'd rather live like Jesus Christ a brief time here on earth with positive impact leaving behind than to live like Methuselah, 969 years old. No achievement. And he died. No, even when we die, our legacy will live on. We cannot die. So when they deceive you, understand what they are doing. Why Osibanjo, pastor of Redeemed Christian Church, Yoruba Propel Media, are they telling you how Nigeria is going to be fine? God will come with heaven. In fact, as I'm talking to you, there is bed bringing manna. They are burning Abia State down. And then another one is selling us 500,000. They were busy burning Abba on Independence Day. But of course, you don't need to bother about it. They did Independence. And so you have to see doom. I've never seen any lie greater than one nation bound in unity. How do they put that word? One nation bound in freedom and unity. A very big lie. We are one indivisible Nigeria. A very big lie. We are one united Nigeria. A very big lie. We are one loving Nigeria. A very big lie. We are one coordinated growing Nigeria. A very big lie. Oh my God. Can our people see this? Because yes, God is faithful. Nigeria is just 59 years old. They will do fine. Yes. One of the richest countries in the world. In terms of natural, human resources, will stand ahead of anybody. We're one of the poorest and the most miserable company or country. Did I say country? Company in the world. Very frustrated people. They have been stage managing us all this while, with not offending God. They say, no. Don't talk about Christians are busy fighting. God is fighting for Christians. Then Muslims are fighting for Allah, vice versa. As a Christian, when you say, look at, they say, no. It's God that creates country. Leave God. He will judge Buhari. He will judge Jubri. Thunder will fire you. God will punish you. You are evil. And then there is another people in the same Nigeria. They say, no, we have to kill you for Allah. Allah Akbar. They will kill you, rape you for Allah, kill you for Allah, rob you for Allah, murder you for Allah, intimidate you for Allah, burn your house for Allah, steal you for Allah, take 10% from your bank for Allah. They will kill you, everything all for Allah. Tyranny. Tyranny. Our people should be very careful. Independence have ended. The speech still go on. As I'm talking to you now, they have set up a panel. Let's go to South Africa and appreciate them a job well done. You killed David Umaru, Dawuda Umaru people, supposedly. And Dawuda Umaru, they are on private jet. They are going to South Africa. It is pipeline they want to connect to 13 African countries. And some people believe. Have you ever wondered, why is it that Nigeria is the only country in the world where you have to put one? Because this is the only way they can project the force unity. Have you heard about one Ghana? Have you heard about one America? Have you heard about one Britain? Have you heard about one France? One Saudi Arabia? One Turkey? One Indonesia? One Malaysia? Have you heard any country in the world put one? So you know they are one. This is why you should know something is wrong with Nigeria. They keep telling you, oh, we are one Nigeria. What is one doing there? Konye one or one? Who bears the name one? Ndioshi. Because they have to cool you down. I'm talking to the next generation of Biafra. Don't let them deceive you. Our people must understand. Honestly, I prefer to be hated. Hated beyond imagination because I see the truth than to be loved because I deceive people. You don't know what I can do if I preach Jesus Christ for you. Some of you are going to send the document of your building to me. They are mad people. But what shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? I always tell people, your evil will destroy you. Millions of people, according to the Bible, left Egypt. The number of Israel that left Egypt, the Bible says they outnumbered the sand by the seashore, too numerous to number. But do you know among all these people, anybody that is 20 years above, only 2 people entered Israel, the promised land. That is Caleb and Joshua. The rest died in the wilderness. When we talk about Biafra, some people are deceiving themselves. They are deceiving themselves. Oh, let us deceive our leader. Let's blackmail our brother. Then we can become African rep. Come and carry African rep or come and become deputy. No, come and take deputy. Or paraventure. Come and become Mazen and the Kano. Many of you will not see this land we fought for. We bled for. We died for. And we keep dying for. You won't see it. You better become saboteur. Because maybe the fate of saboteur will be better than most of you. But let's tell ourselves the truth. I have told them, there are people who will soon report me to Facebook. Some things you think you are smart, we know all of you. All those things all of you are doing, we know. We may choose not to say it. We are waiting for you. Because who will dance the last dance, so hey, we're going to kill Judge Onyibe, we're going to poison Judge. All the whole poison you have given to me, where did he lead all of you to? They are mad people. Why I'm saying this is that there are people who I'm broadcasting now, they are blocking people. Oh, don't approve the post. They don't even share it. It concerns me in Aruana and Denuden Kufi. But let me tell you what you don't know. But you are busy sharing Yoruba audio, Awusa audio. Anybody say Biafra, when I begin to share their nonsense, when I no get sense, you won't be popular. Is it popularity by fraudulently? A nation bound in unity. A very big lie. Let's listen to one video. Supposedly Aisha, and there are some hopeless Igbo people, Yoruba people, Biafran people. Did I say Yoruba? Hopeless Biafran people. Aisha had broken the record. I no get sense at all. Just listen to it. And if you are sharing this video, you should be ashamed of yourself. You no get sense.
Picked up Chido Onuma at the airport, apparently because he was wearing a t-shirt that says, DSS picked up Chido Onuma at the airport, apparently because he was wearing a t-shirt that says, we are all Biafrans. Are we not all Biafrans?
Now, Fulani woman, they pick a Chidi Onuma that is wearing apparently Fulani woman, a t-shirt. They wrote, "We are all Biafra." Fulani woman now, make una the reason. Fulani woman now, he's telling you, "We are all Biafran." And so DSS speak the guy. Is that guy truly a Biafran? Una no get sense. Una no get sense. I make any lunatic come out, they say, "Bra bra bra Biafra, urubu Biafra, ajaga Biafra," and I begin to worship them. Some are uniting Igbo in Eku, Igbo in Abo, but their own people are not united. Una no get sense. No, Fulani woman now is telling you, "We are all Biafra." Hey, you think he's condemning DSS? Una no get sense. It's Fulani. Many people are sharing it everywhere. Oh, this Fulani woman is knowing the truth. Oh, they have stage managers. They don't document our stupidity. See, say our wiseness, they lead us to stupidity. You are part of them if you are sharing all this nonsense video. The one that will break the camel's back, you are hiding it because you are a saboteur. No, can't the is Chukwanoma because he wrote a book called "We Are All Biafra." Now, Fulani now that is killing us because we say we want Biafra. Because we call for referendum now. All of a sudden is beginning to deceive you. You can't see what the game beneath it. The same way they tell you that Jesus said, "Go and multiply and fool the whole world." And yet they are trying to give all of you drug, do abortion, legalize extermination, legalize genocide, so they can reduce the population of Homo sapiens, deciding who lives and who dies. And some people are sharing it even in Biafran platform. Fulani woman. Just listening to it again.
DSS picked up Chido Onuma. DSS picked up Chido Onuma at the airport, apparently because he was wearing a t-shirt that says, "We are all Biafrans." Are we not all Biafrans? Are we not all refugees right now in our country?
Now get to the point. Thunder will fire all of you sharing this video. We are all Biafran. Fulani Biafra. Why wouldn't they take over Ilugu? Why wouldn't they burn your house? You think you are romancing there? They will not say, "Oh, Igbo are good people." God will punish all of una. Una no get sense. You think say we they look Nigeria face? You think say we they look Sabotua face? No, this thing make us the fear. They are sharing it. I've been watching it for some time now. Yoruba now is preaching Biafra. They, "Oh, we love Igbo, we love Igbo." They are using it to destroy all of you. Fulani now. Chidi Onoma was arrested by DSS. Maybe because he wrote a book saying that we are all Biafran. Are we all Biafran? Now let me tell you what you are not seeing there. Atiku sometime came and said we are all Biafrans. People laughed over it and we move ahead. Another Fulani woman is coming to tell you we are all Biafran. And you are saying we are not all Biafran. Except you agree we are all Oduduwa. Except you agree that we are all Arewa. And then you would have agreed that we are all Boko Haram. We are all Fulani herdsmen. We are all Miati Allah. We are all Saboteur. We are all Oluwole. We are all 419. And we are all Efolaswan Nigeria. Except that is what you want to tell me. And then let us change our gospel. Because I can be a very good one Nigerianist. Fulani. We are all Biafran. And then I will not be part of that Biafra. I swear. And then all my life I will fight against that Biafra. That a Fulani will be part of it. Una de grace, una no get sense. Una no get sense. Yeah, you're sharing it. But understand where I'm going to. This is where they subdue us. Everyone's like, "Oh, look at the Hausa woman. Oh, the whole world is looking at you and mocking at you." You are not their target with those audio. You are not their target with those videos. Your children are. Because their target is that they will wipe us away. And once they do that, they will now begin to play this video and say, after all, it was when IPOB was fighting to free Biafra. That is when this woman said that we are all Biafra. Your children will say, "It's true. All of us are Biafra. It's true. All of us are Biafra. No, it's true." And so when you are telling your children about Biafra, they say, "Leave it. We are all Biafra. Hausa Biafra, Igbo Biafra, Enugu Biafra, Ware Biafra, Cameroon Biafra, American Biafra." The same way you have Fulani herdsmen now. Herdsmen of America, Fulani herdsmen of Japan, Fulani herdsmen of India, Fulani herdsmen everywhere. What kind of nonsense is all this? Beware of what you study about one Nigeria. I won't go further. Those of you who know what I'm saying, you know. You can be fooling yourself and be claiming intellectual. You went to school. criminal-minded individual. You come to fight for Biafra. This Biafra way we they fight for, I don't know what it mean. No. It could mean the beginning of us as a people, or it could mean the end. Nigeria is our destiny, and Nigeria is our doom. We are here waiting for them. Don't bring in unclean thing here. Fulani woman. Fulani woman. Herdsmen don't rape any Fulani woman. Herdsmen don't rape any Hausa woman. Okay, of course, they rape some Hausa small. They hide their women, put them in IDP camp. Pregnating them, burning down Gote, down Kabu, down Uju-Eleba, down Oshodeke Bridge, down Okpiweka Bridge. And he's the one saying, we are Biafra. He went on to say that we are a refugee. Are you a refugee? German, are you a refugee? Let's go there a little bit so you'll understand why you must be wary of the promise of one Nigeria.
Gathering organization protecting Nigerianization at the airport, apparently because he was wearing a T-shirt that says, "We are all Biafrans." Are we not all Biafrans?
No, we are not all Biafrans. Are we
not all refugees right now?
So, did you hear? Are we not all refugees?
So, DSS.
Are we not all refugees? Biafra, are you a refugee? You think, oh, let's say it is supporting us. On no get sense. On no get sense. On a day they calculate. Fault finder say Benini. Fearful people everywhere. Yoruba Hausa blood in Biafra land. Overnumber the genuine Biafrans. And some want us to apologize. Beware of the promise of one Nigeria. We're not calling you refugee. And then tomorrow the Yoruba will document it. And when your children rise up to say the truth, they will say, no, Kuda, no Ruko Jesu. They will say, let us pray. Your child will now humble because they know there is that attribute of God in our lives. We worship God more than anything you can imagine. And that is why today I have hardened my mind against subordinates. Because some of them to deceive you, they say, let us pray. I notice evil people pray more than genuine people. If you want no troublemaker for church, go for prayer warrior session. If you want no people where they cause trouble for church, go for prayer warrior department. The trouble that they cause, they pass choir own. All those women where you see, say when they say, let us pray, every enemy of Biafra, before pastor finish reading prayer point, they will not start. Masanto robo bobo, pepe, tata she, orobos ke, pomo, oju harabas ke. They destroy the church. I've seen them in my church. When some of them begin to pray, their own prayer point go past my own self. One of them, when he pray finish, he nearly scatter my church. I say, oh, come. You don't hit hand for tip away, carry sand. How can I be praying in my church and be singing, more fire, tatashe, chemical. What is that drug they used to kill themselves? Sniper. For my church, Ekwano. And so when these evil people, they do, oh, let us pray. And then you see criminal will say, oh, Chineke na ebnigwe, he be enigwe nanda, he be inside in a corner, he be ebenine, he gene yanyi sobu, Chineke gane yanyi sobu okwaya, ndi oshi. You think we don't know? And that is why our prayers are very few. It's very few. And Nigeria come, oh, promising you, and you are very happy. You can't see it. These videos are not targeted at us. It's our children. They will reindoctrinate them. So you reject it in its totality. A nation born in freedom, a very big lie. Reconstruction, rehabilitation, renovation, a very big lie. We are one indivisible Nigeria, a proper lie. They have been debating about the issue of Ruga systematically, and they are smuggling this bill already into the House of Assembly. And before you know, the only intention they have is to take your land. Ruga has stopped. Ruga, you are not hearing Ruga, but the bill is still under process. It's still moving from one floor to another, one decking to another, one level to another. Their target is nothing. It's livestock, chicken production stock, any name they give it. Their target is to have authentic, fraudulent, constitutional access to your land. You are not hearing Ruga again. And some people think Ruga is ended. And you believe it. He said, no, they can't take my father's land. How many pieces of land? How many plots your father get? Be sincere. Most of you talking now, your parents have 10 plots and they have left 20 children behind. I remember in those days I used to live in River State. There is this family I lived in their compound. Their father have more than 200 rooms. We call that compound Buri Camp. Well organized anyway. And the man is the only son of his own parents, so they gave him many wives. And so he has built 200 rooms and he has 100 children. Fair enough. He was alive when these 100 children have increased to 500. And so he could confidently give two rooms to each of his children because his 100 raised to power 200. But now this 200 now has given birth to 500, which means the 200 room will be shared by 500. The man is still alive, or Setiana. And so you're saying, oh, is it not, let's give them the land. Do you know the population of your community? Do you know that if you people from your community now want to share their land, in fact, they will give half plot to 10 people. So when you look at that vast land you are seeing, in your mind, you say, hey, but we still have land, let them give them. It's a lie. If they say all the people from that community to share that land, according to their number, you will see 10 people will share half plot. They used to mock you that you don't have land. It's amazing now they are the ones still trying to take your land that you don't have. And all of you are speaking grammar. You want second tenure. You want Igbo presidency. And you sell us out. We shall see. You are not our problem. Our problem is those who are enemy inside us. Those who are supposed to know the right thing to do and they are fooling themselves. This is our problem. We will cure their stupidity. Be very wary of what you believe about one Nigeria. They say it is one nation, born in freedom. It's a very big lie, like I said. The Fulani herdsmen kill people. And when they come, you fail to retaliate. That is because their plan didn't actually work out. They wake up in the morning, come, kill, rape, do everything. And they will watch that we did not retaliate. Then the governors will come and begin to prize us. Yes, it's unfortunate. These misguided Fulani men, we will arrest them and bring them to court. Most of you don't know that there is a law in Anambra that if any Fulani man kill your crop or kill you, you should pay transport fare for them to Abuja to be tried in Sharia court. And you will pay for their hotel when they get to Abuja. So if they will stay there 3 days, you will pay for their hotel. You will pay for your own. Go and ask the Commissioner of Police of Anambra, all this thing on they do, it go done on all of you. It will done on all of you. And so when they burn Abia, we did not react. They now build more barrack, we did not react. They keep people on daily basis on checking point, we did not react. They now begin to sell us for 500, we did not react. In their heart of heart, they want to push us into premature action. And maybe we get angry. When I say, no, we no go agree, we no go agree. No, we want to tell you we no go agree. You will be properly informed. And believe me, Fulani, believe me, Nigerian, all of you will abandon your bossa. Your bossa, you know, go wear pants come up for this Biafra land. We swear, you know, okay. Not to talk of your AK-47. Do what you have to do while you have the time. But Biafrans must understand. They lie to all of us. Never believe them. They promise you good governance. They actually want you to be stupid. Oh, they give you good governor when they control your governors, promising you good governance when they control your judiciary, legislature, executive, good governance when nobody can rule you, even your common monarch. If I say common, they must go and bow down for Satan of Sokoto. Beware of Nigeria. Beware what they do to us. They have actually been able to successfully initiate the machinery to properly, not just to enslave us, but to extinct us. Total extermination. And our people cannot see them. It's just that God has not permitted them. Make no mistake about it. We understand their game. But our people must open their eye in a time like this. Observe what they are doing to us. Because they make to us promises to make us feel good. But in the end, they have a target. And that target is to take our land without us there. They want to destroy us. They are forming alliance. They are collaborating. They are building an enemy in and out. But I tell you this morning, it is going to be all right. And I say to you this morning, it is going to be all right. I just want you to wake up. I just want you to face the reality. I just want you to know that it's going to be all right. I'll be back in a minute.
This song is dedicated to the victims of this genocide. Those who lost their lives from 1967 to this very moment.
I had to do this song with you. My brother, man, I don't believe you. Shake a man to beat you. My brother, man, listen up. Tell that Biafra soldier that he's gonna be alright. I need to tell that Biafra soldier that he's gonna be alright. Follow me, tell that Biafra soldier that he's gonna be alright. Follow me, tell that Biafra soldier that he's gonna be alright. Tell that Biafra soldier he's gonna be alright. Follow me, tell the wounded he's gonna be alright. The spirit of our fathers stay. Follow me, tell everybody he's gonna be alright. See the bad Lord wanna bring us down. They wanted we keep rising up. See betrayers wanna bring us down. They wanted we keep rising up. Bring your gun and your bullet and bazooka and your grenade and Biafrans. We will fight till the end. See them sabotage us, playing cowardice in the corner. But we will win them all. I say we will win them all. Kanu is the leader. He says he's gonna be alright. He's gonna be alright. Tell that Biafra soldier that he's gonna be alright. I need to tell that Biafra soldier that he's gonna be alright. Follow me, tell that Biafra soldier that he's gonna be alright. Follow me, tell that Biafra soldier that is gonna be alright.
Yes, of course, no matter what they do, no matter how they try to fool us, it's going to be all right, honestly. Make no mistake about it. Our lines are open at this moment. Our WhatsApp line is 070815 45642. Our WhatsApp line, once again, is 070815 45642. If you are Biafran anywhere in the world, you have not joined this holy family, IPOB, please arise and do the needful. This could be the last saving act for this generation. Make sure you are there. Don't speak BB grammar. Don't do intellectual. Don't blackmail your brother. Rise up. It is now or never. Just send me your name, your phone number on this WhatsApp line. Tell me your name, your phone number, and your location. The coordinator will locate you. Most of you are in a location where you don't have IPOB family. Inbox me on this platform. You'll be advised on what to do. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. And the special number for the female is 081-288-58614. Biafrans must be ready. You must hate everything that hates you. Hate all of them. Anything that hates Biafra. Hate all of them with cruel hatred. David said to God, should I not hate those that hate you, O Lord? Yea, with cruel hatred have I hated them. You don't pamper cancer. You cut it off. Let's be careful Fulani telling you now, oh, we are Biafra. And supposedly IPOB member with his brain intact is sharing that garbage. I don't blame you. Call on WhatsApp, are you there? Call on WhatsApp,
yes,
are you
I'm
there?
here,
Good morning from here, your name and where are you calling from?
Yes, good morning, Biafrans. My name is Obimane Chibike. I'm from Mudi Sinoru, under Olu province, Biafra land. But now I'm calling from the state of Israel. Mazi, thank you very much for this wonderful topic. You have been warning us to be careful and worried about Nigeria. Mazi, concerning the video you played, Mazi, sometimes I used to think whether I am normal, whether I'm sane anymore. Sometimes I go to my mirror, I look myself to know whether I'm still normal. Because some things our people do, people that I look up to, since that they share on Facebook, the thing is making me go crazy. But sometimes when I hear your voice, I know that some people are still thinking like me. I know that I'm still okay. Concerning the video our people have been sharing, these people want to change the meaning of Biafra. We have seen it many times. When Atiku come to campaign, say
our
he's a
people
Biafra,
are not seeing
Biafra
it.
means
They are not
hardship.
seeing it.
Yep.
Some people think a Biafra thing is all shall be, hey, all shall be, hey, all shall be, hey. Yes, we didn't start it. Yes, you pioneered it. Carry all of them. It's your own. But if really we want to get Biafra, everything that has stood against Biafra before now must be dealt with, or else we are fooling ourselves. Fulani is saying, exactly. Oh, hey, we are all Biafran. And why are we crying if we are all Biafran? You support we are all Biafran. Why are we fighting them and asking them to leave Enugu? Go ahead and sorry for interrupting you.
Very soon, Jubilee will say he's a Biafra.
Of course, he's a Biafra. He's a Biafra.
This thing, yes, exactly. Mazi, this thing has bring me to many things concerning this our Biafra. Mazi, many people have become so emotional concerning Biafra issue. Mazi, before the coming of our leader Mazi Nandikalo, there's something they used to scam us. There's something they used to gain our attention. They know that we love God so much. Any small thing in Obama will say God, we follow him. They will say God, we follow them. But Mazi Nandikalo has changed our brain that these people, we know God more than them. Stop following the one they call God. Now they have come, they have changed their mentality. They have changed their mentality to use Biafra to get us. Any church now that mention Biafra, many churches, Yoruba churches, they will start putting Biafra flag in order to attract our people. Go to the whole church in Nadju corner, yes, only Biafrans that food those church from A to Z. The whole miracle they are performing, they use our people as the experiment. Now they want to use Biafra. Any person that call Biafra now, our people will be rushing to them. Master, please permit me. If I'm going wrong, just correct me. There's something I want to say and I want to mention names. It's about the IPOBs in Jos. I want the IPOB in Jos to look inward and cite themselves. That this one particular man that comes from Facebook one particular time to say that he has joined IPOB in Jos. His name is Magnus Oraka. And this our soft mind when it comes to Biafra stuff is messing our people up. Magnus Oraka comes online live video on Facebook some time ago, about 2 weeks ago. He was making a video and asking people to ask him questions. On that video, Magnus Oraka acknowledged that he has joined IPOB, but the way he's talking on that video, he's taking command on his own, telling people that he will like, somebody asked him about Asere Dokubo and the IPOB or our leader. He said that he will like people, if people can contribute money to him, that he would like to go and meet Asere Dokubo and plead with him and talk with him. I said, which kind of thing is this? Who sent you? Where's your IPOB member? If IPOB needs anything that will cost money, we have our channel of sending you an errand and sponsoring you, and nobody is telling you all this, and yet you say you're an IPOB member. I want to advise them to look inward. If you're an IPOB member, strong be IPOB member. And if he did not send you for any message, don't go in the name of IPOB. If you know that if you're a broadcaster or you have something on Facebook and joining IPOB will derail you from getting what you want to get, you better stay on your own. Don't use IPOB name to go and be collecting money. And our people should be careful. Not anybody that say IPOB is donating money. People will be donating money. People will say give us arm. People will be donating money. Do you think that we don't know how to convince people to donate money? If the IPOB hierarchy want to leave the band or everybody go on Facebook and solicit money, I know how to do it. I can get money from many people. I know how to convince people. Let our people look inward. It's time anybody that mess up, let us sack him and maintain our name. This is what I want to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. You are on point. I would not ordinarily have to just join issues with you on that because you are on point. That Plateau State you see, all our people in Plateau State are supporting this struggle. There are people in Plateau State, just as we are talking now. They say they are from Afari Beku. They own IPOB. They have sent a lot of audio blackmailing me that I come to Plateau State and eat money and do all manner of favor. And there is the one you mentioned now, Orwaka. Orwaka is uniting Igbo people in Warre. It's Igbo people in Warre quarreling, and there are some stupid people sponsoring this animal who said they are not answerable to Mazen and the Kano. They are praising all of them, supporting all of them, but trying to kill them. That is why I am personally studying the children of Satan on this platform. They don't know what is coming. I won't go deep there because these are official matter that will be addressed one way or the other. Look at Negoda and the zoo na Abiama POB na Abanyimba. Are we here to do 419? Somebody say, oh, I went to IPOB and registered. Oh, it's registered. The next day he say, I cannot be property of IPOB. So we have the fool, Abi. I don't even have time for them. I'm talking to the genuine one. If you like, accept chastisement. He who the Lord love, he chastise. If you like, be showing that brain you get, people get amu. That madness where you they mad. We will show you there is a difference between are you crazy or you are mad. When they tell you are you mad, that means there is hope for you. But when they tell you are you crazy, nah, caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Go ahead, Ada.
I'm my back. So I want a message in send there. Makai by actually is on IPOB. I'm on the site at First Road. So,
see what you will do. See what you will do. Normally, if you send message to the lines, there is every possibility I may not be able to access them. For now, send it on WhatsApp because of the. WhatsApp. If it's on WhatsApp, don't worry, somebody will contact you. I forwarded it to the department responsible for that. They will respond to you, honestly.
It's not today. WhatsApp can send it.
Okay. Still resend it. Still resend it. Make sure you put a phone number that they can be able to contact you. Because I often get report that most of the phone lines there are not connecting. So resend it again and I will still forward it to them.
Okay, I'll send there.
Yes, that will be fine.
Okay.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Are you there, caller on the line? Caller on the line, are you there? Of course, Zoo Epileptic Network, but we must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Call on WhatsApp.
Good morning, Mas Onyibe.
Good morning, my brother. Go ahead, please. Your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Mas Onyibe. I'm calling from. Very good. Hello. And for your good and for your struggle over this mission, I believe that God will empower you more and empower Mazen Nambekalo and other people working assiduously to restore this our great country, Biafra. So, Mazen Nambekalo, we are there is this catastrophe. I don't know what would I call it. There is problem here and there. Police are burning people's houses. So we've been crying all this while. So thank God that people are seeing it that we are not one. This country are not one. We are not one. they are a whole police. We go and bomb people's houses because they have problem with their fellow gang.
Police are criminals. People say it's a propaganda. No, they are carrying petrol now, going to burn house to house in Aba because they want to keep peace. They are the only one. They are the only one that can keep peace. So their record in ECOMOG is still there. Nigerian army went to Liberia and raped women and import women back. They are peacekeeping force. United Nations recognize them. ECOMOG soldier, mad people. You now have ECOMOG police here in Aba. Go ahead, please.
Onyibe, that's what I love about this that happened. The Bible says that good and bad work out good for those that love God. There are many people that has never believed in our struggle, but since this happened, I have seen them changing their mouths. What's from this is this, and tomorrow they will say we are one. We are one. I say okay, so you people are not seeing what we've been telling you of. So, but Johnny and his colleague business. People's houses. Is that how a country manages the people? Started killing people. Somebody will go work before you come back. The house is being bought, and they will still lose that person's property.
On Independence Day.
That's what they are doing for us.
Independence Day. They are doing all these things. Thank you very much. Let them expose themselves. The world at this moment do not have any genuine reason why they should still allow Nigeria to exist, except they are part of this evil. We know how all these things work, but we shall see the end. Can you hear me, caller on the line?
Good morning, Good morning, Biafra, all over the world. God bless you for what you have been doing to our dear nation, Biafra land. George, the appointment this morning is very beautiful. You know, our people are easily deceived. That one that is saying that we are Biafran. They don't know that when I watch that thing, I say that it's you that is Angola. We are not a Biafran. We are not all Biafrans. Biafrans know themselves. So,
thing you are seeing is they are properly preparing the next stage to brainwash our children. That is what they are doing.
Yes. This particular Sabotu Anand that wears a t-shirt that says that we are Biafrans. Have you forgotten that in 2016 he launched a book that says we are Biafrans? The one was there. Even was there. In this book that you know, why was it? They didn't arrest him that time he was saying that we are Biafrans.
Let me tell you too about that man. When GSS caught him, yes, they went to ask him, do you really mean you are a Biafra? He said, oh boy, I'm doing business. So. Because they know they can deceive us. Yes. Once you say, when Christians want to deceive you, they will not say, oh, Jesus, 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 musicians. Everybody start buying it. They say, but they call Jesus now. So to deceive us now, they say, Biafra, Biafra. Ndi buying now, can they see maybe?
Exactly.
Go ahead, please.
Exactly. It's only the people that are wise who know what they are trying to transmit to the whole world. That we are all Biafra. We are not all Biafra. Biafra knows themselves. She is a Fulani. That woman, if that woman is honest to herself, that woman knows that that person is not going to be first to her. Why can't she come up and say the truth? If she's really a good woman.
She wants to help us. So we are the one that need help.
Therefore, should be very careful of what they listen to and what they believe. Not everybody that comes in, because the word of God says that the children of darkness are wiser than the children of God. And this is that. I'm not trying to understand that word of God is trying to be practical into our life this time around. They are wiser because they come in a funny way. And children of God will believe, oh, this person is for us, and they will betray you. We are not all Biafrans. Biafrans know themselves. So she is Fulani and we are Biafrans. We have to do the work. And then God have Biafrans and they do the work. If we are all Biafrans and we are all the work, why did they disenfranchise us in the work land? Why did they give us a quick notice in our land? If all we are doing, we are all Biafrans. So
and supposedly intelligent IPOB are listening and sharing that nonsense, that garbage. And they will still tell you, oh, don't let the fake news enter here. That is poisonous news. You that is fighting fake news, that kind of video is more dangerous than fake news. Thank you very much, Ada. We must continue.
Exactly.
Other people must wake up.
Let God keep you, your family, multiply you with Biafra and
of course, it's a done deal.
Like tomorrow. The face of their children shall be like the moon that have no end. Their children shall be a blessing into Biafra land. God bless the Mama and the family. God bless each and every and all that are working at it for the restoration of Biafra. And all that we have, may they be put to shame and be free. In the name of Elohim, I have said. Amen.
Thank you very much. Our people must understand these things look minor, but they are very dangerous poison. They call it slow poison. What they did to our generation, that of our father, is to make sure they don't mention Biafra. They move to the next stage and make sure we know nothing about Biafra. Most of you can't accept Biafra. It doesn't make sense to you. They did it. They work on your brain. Today now they are coming. And we are Biafra. We are Biafra. And we support this nonsense poison. And we die for nothing. Let me tell you something. One musician came up some time ago and sang his song. I don't get a lot and God will win. I don't get a lot, God will win. Because he put God. One pastor come, choir come singer for church service for Lagos. I don't get a lot, God will win. But there was a member of that church, the choir master. Because pastor raised him. The guy was filled with the really spirit of God. He said, Pastor, no. You can't sing this song in the church. The pastor used anointing and talked to the brother, who is a choir master. The brother used Akpobi and blow the pastor. If you see fight for church that day, other pastors learned from it. That is how I don't get a lot. It's not part of church praise now. If you don't attack these things openly, they continue. Anybody just come, Biafra, Biafra. They pretend to be speaking for you, but the very power that gives the very situation, influence that empower you, this they condemn. Me Fulani Biafra, God go punish that kind Biafra with Fulani be inside. God go punish that Biafra. May that Biafra never come. Any Biafra will go be Yoruba and Biafra. May we die, let it not come. Which kind of useless Biafra be that? Are we all Arewa? Are we all Oduduwa? Be careful what you take from one Nigeria. Be very careful. A nation bound in unity, one love, very big lie. It's our independent doom. They are dooming Abba. Ndioshi. Call on WhatsApp, are you still there? Call on WhatsApp.
I am here. Good morning, Master
George. Go ahead, please.
Good morning, Biafra. Yes, my name is Ipo Onyibe Biafra, calling from my home, Germany. Mazi George Onyibe. You see, Fulani people, we don't need them. We don't need their recommendation. We don't need any Fulani to recommend us. We don't need them. Our blood and theirs is not the same. They are evil. We don't need them. We don't need them to speak for us. We don't need them. We don't need them to mention our name Biafra. Our name Biafra is holy. It's holy. It's not of them to mention. You see? And then this Fulani military and police, what they are doing to our people, United Nations, they are not seeing it now. But when we relate back now, when we start dealing with these people now, you see them coming out speaking Biafra is killing Nigerians. They will start their hypocrite life. But that time, I will tell them, even if you like, they said stop, I will never stop. I will never stop. I am telling you, Master George Onyibe, they are killing our people now, nobody is speaking. They are humanizing us, they are raping us, they are doing all manner of evil. No world leaders, nobody is speaking. But I am telling them, when we arise, like somebody like me, when these things start, I am not going to stop. I am not going to stop for life. I am telling you, Master George Onyibe, I love you, Biafra. Genuine Biafras are not the fake ones. The fake ones, we will sort you people out when the time comes. May God bless our leader, Martin Namodekano, and Uchemwafo, and you, George Onyibe, that is speaking tirelessly every morning, every evening, every time here. May God bless you. I still remain your brother. Ikpo Ejasi.
Thank you.
May God bless you. Thank you. Bye.
Yes. Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on the line.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
My name is Ogo Simon. I'm calling from a bank. I've been hearing your message this morning, sir. I thank God that God brings people like you for this Biafran struggle to enlighten us more and more. You know, just like you made mention of Moses, as I'm following you up. The word of God wrote in there that there was a mixed multitude. And we know that there are many mixed multitudes in our midst. And one thing I know, we know the spirit on the ground and we know the rain that falls. And I believe that after they have done all these things, one day, their friend will actualize. Because they are now just moving around and they don't know what to do. They don't know what else to say. They are just looking all means to make sure that they frustrate us down. But that frustration shall be for them and for their families. God bless you, sir.
Thank you, my brother. The issue of Biafra is a done deal. And sometimes it's not an issue to debate whether Biafra will come or Biafra will not come. No, there is no two ways about that. Biafra must come and everybody must hail Biafra. You see, we are not talking it in pidgin English. We know the hard mouth they talk. Don't make any mistake about that. We can only tell our people to wake up and stand up to their responsibility. Are you there, caller on the line?
Yes, the geoelectric network cut me off.
Sorry for that. Go ahead.
Good morning. My name is Vivek. I'm calling from Enugu province. I just want to thank our leaders and all of you in Radio Biafra that tackles issues now more faster than before. You know, before you allow them, they will campaign on Facebook. Nobody will talk about them. We will think that they are in for good. We will be listening to them because we don't know. Unless you people tell us like this on Radio Biafra, this way you tackle this woman. We don't know how many groups there are wanting to,
she has released the
come
second
up.
one. Let them talk about the Boko Haram killing. Let them talk about Nigerian military raping IDP camp. Let them talk about atrocity in the slave trade camp in Kaduna and Kano. Erufai have state trade. Let them talk about that and leave us alone. They are now destroying the hard work of IPOB leadership.
They are surfacing one by one. They started from Onyama. They started interviewing him, carrying him all around.
And that one began to say, I took IPOB to America, I buy more with them, they exchange the cloth with Miati Allah, they slept the same bed with Boko Haram.
One zoo giant. I thank God for all these things. I recommend all of you. May Chukwukadama bless all of you. Because you are no longer living this thing again to eat us up before it comes up in Radio Biafra. I like this one that they tackled now, so that they will go away. This is the way we allow the SMS, and I even follow them up on their platform until I notice that they are not nowhere to be found. They are evil. It's good now that to make us to be able to understand them when they are coming, because all of us are not so much educated like that to comprehend that. Some will not even finish that video; they will just share it. Some will not listen to the end; they will just share it. That's just what is happening. And I thank Chukwukadama that yes, that all of you people are in the radio are helping us better. May Chukwukadama bless all of you. May Chukwukadama keep strengthening and give you more wisdom to do all this work. It's very critical at this time, but we will overcome. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. No matter what they do, there is no hiding place for them. When they people baba konembo, wazongo kuko wali on. Uno amane no nya jiwi hanyo hanyo waiken. Ijiwi hanyo hanyo waiken. Uno amane. Are you there, caller on the line? Good morning, my brother. Go ahead, please.
You are doing the best of what you know how to do. Biafra has come to stay. No quarter. When I mean nobody, not even United Nations, who are they? Not even European Union Parliament, who are they? They are just a group of people gathered, take a decision to make sure that they free from the suffering and misery of Biafran people, which I am among. And I'm standing by the authority bestowed upon me by the most rightful Kotikatiama, who I am his own share. Okay, there. My name is Okechukwu Shifara from Umowa, on the province Biafra land, IPOP member, Umowa Zone, coordinated by Mazi David, Chairman, a resolute coordinator.
Mazi. You know what I don't like whenever you call me? Huh?
Yes,
you
I'm
promote your coordinators more than passing a message to Biafrans. I would not like to be cutting. Hold on. I would not like to be cutting you off. Leave those coordinators alone. The amount they smell, tell them say if the amount they smell, if they call this line, the amount no go smell reach me. No, they call all those people name. Tell them to buy the charge card and call this line. They can't be lazy and you are praising them. If they don't want to, leave them there. Okay?
Thank you so much, my leader.
Go ahead.
I appreciate your correction. And I stand to maintain your attention because what you said is the fact.
The amount they smell, tell them, if the amount they smell, when they call my line, I no go hear them. After all, when you hear when you come begin to say they are all the time, you must acknowledge them. Yes, they are doing good job. It's okay. They should also call and say that yes, what is that your name again? What is and they say, oh, I'm the coordinator of Mazi David Ichemiram. It makes more sense to me. Adia Mama, go ahead, please. You are not that.
As you have instructed me, I don't want to go under command and control. I want to be resolute with command and control because that is what our leader said we should remain on. And I'm going to tell him to make sure that you call the Biafra because that is his duty to do. I appreciate you. I love you so much. And I want to advise every Biafran. We are only looking upon our leader, no other body, no other person on this Biafra land.
Nobody.
And in the whole world.
Nobody.
Our leader remains our leader. Anything anybody is doing outside our leader is nonsense.
Even though our leader is eating Nigerian man leg, he's our leader. Our leader is our leader. Nkonya aswa. Nkonya ya aswa. Nobody commands our loyalty.
Onyibe, I appreciate you. We are heading home.
Of course.
Biafrans all over the world, don't mind all this nonsense they are doing. They are right now in Aba, searching every nook and cranny. Trump left them. They are a human being. I don't want to address you.
Independent.
I don't want to address you in a very ungodly manner. I just want to plead with you. Please use their position. Because if you know you are not resolute enough to announce Biafra because they are killing us here. They are massacring us. We are living in danger. Every night, every morning, people are dying. Biafrans are dying secretly and openly. Do you know what is happening in Aba now? Aba is under siege. But we remain resolute. We must get the goal at the heart. We want our leader to continue because also our leader is moving to EU, European Union, from nation to nation, telling them allow Biafrans to go. And if the last option is violence, then he has already said what will happen. And that is how we stand. If they want us to go to war, we will go to war.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Exactly. Can you hear me, caller on the line?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ada. Go ahead, please.
Oh, that is precious answer. So there is something I want to tell you. What I observed in this village I go last week. So I saw my brother was telling me Did I hear about of Biafra official by IPOB? Yes, that is where we are now. I mean, but these people are saying that Nandi eat these people money. I run from there. I open his phone. I say, who? He said, Wazirike said such a thing. That is what they are used to destroy their minds. I told him, no, it's not a truth. It's not a true talk. He said, no, it's what they are telling them and makes them not to follow that IPOP of the issue. I said, no. He said, of swearing. I began to tell him, he said, you are swearing what? That swearing you are swearing is not, whenever you go, can't you have such a thing? He said, but so Wazirike have such a thing with the blood of the people that killed him. Okay, but at the end, he disappointed them. That is why he's going to be an Biafra again. I said, no, he should go back to that place and register. Because the Biafra of the issue he's saying about has already come. It's not a type of Wazirike own. This is what is happening in my village. And even though the radio is not there, in our local government, I'm telling you honestly, they use this thing to destroy their mind. I've been telling them, even they are not, some now I agree to go and register, but majority, if you talk of, even my senior brother, I talk of IPOP issue, you don't have problem with him. So, I just want to explain to you, in our local government, I'm telling you about.
Thank you very much. We are aware of their present. They don't, they really don't matter. As in, like I said before you called, if our leader is eating another Nigerian man leg, we will not say he did bad, though. We learn it from Adamu Farouk.
We say he took
Wazirike, our money now, Abi, our money. He took our money from Wazirike Ndioshi. Don't mind them. That is old news anyway. That is old news.
Anyone that can reach there, let them just telling them the truth of everything, because this is what they are used to destroy their mind.
But of course, they are not going anywhere. They will know the truth, and they shall be set free. Thank you very much, Ada. We must continue.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Honestly, this is where we'll be drawing the curtain. Our people must understand. There are little things that seems not to matter. These things are little obedience. Our people must remain focused. If you know be Panadol, you know if you be Panadol. If you know be Radio Biafra, you know if you be Radio Biafra. If you know be IPOB, you know if you be IPOB. If you know be Biafra, you know go fi be Biafra. We don't have Biafra Oduduwa, Biafra Arewa. Biafra is Biafra. We are not all Oduduwa. We are not all Biafra. We are not all Arewa. Alimuken. I'll be signing off from here anyway. God bless all of you and be with you. Ndewono.
We are no longer in Egypt. We have crossed our sea. We've gone far in this wilderness. Big few steps ahead. We are no longer in Egypt. We have crossed our seas. We've gone far in this wilderness. Victory's few steps ahead. When it gets tough to end this medal, our heroes will not defend. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra's already here. Gadget man will remember the price of our great heroes. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra's already here. Inside the wilderness, never open your soul to the wicked one. Penetrate and kill your people. To what he get charge you to say. Inside the wilderness, never sell your soul to the wicked ones. Penetrate and kill your people. retreat, no surrender. Biafra is already here. Inside the wilderness, never allow yourselves to be used to destroy the innocent souls. Father, put in your hands to save. Inside the wilderness, never allow yourselves to be used to destroy the innocent souls. God have charged you to save. When it gets not to end, this nether of our heroes will not defend. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra is already here. But yet may we remember the price of a great hero. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra is already here. Be courageous. Remain resolute. Be your brother's keeper. Darkest hour of the night brings forth new day.